Why do Cantonese people eat everything? Cantonese cuisine features an excellent reputation in China, especially its cuisine brunch. Cantonese barbecue is additionally very famous. Hong Kong cuisine may be a branch of Cantonese cuisine, which also features a good reputation. Cantonese cuisine is very developed and complicated. Its philosophy is to present the first zest of the food. Therefore the seasoning is more balanced compared to Sichuanese cuisine and Shandong cuisine, which use heavy condiments. It prefers crunchy, chewy and smoothie texture, and fresh, zesty and lightweight sweet flavor. Apart from Cantonese barbecue, Cantonese cuisine is far less oily than other cuisines. Therefore, Cantonese cuisine is more adaptable to people of varied palates. An honest choice for dinner parties. Cantonese cuisine emphasizes on plate decoration too. So not only the dishes taste good, they're also good looking. Cantonese cuisine is understood for a few of its exotic dishes, like rat meat, snake hot pot, dog meat, fried worms etc. But those are just niche, exotic dishes and the mainstream dishes are sufficient for any formal dinner. Personally, I didn't prefer Cantonese cuisine for an extended time, because I really like to eat spicy food, and Cantonese cuisine is simply too bland on behalf of me. But as I'm trying more and more different cuisines around the world, I start to understand Cantonese cuisine. It's really a deep and delicate culinary system. It might be the pre-Chinese indigenous cultures of Guangdong that influence this behavior alongside how Guangzhou was regularly exposed to exotic foodstuffs as a port city, so Guangdong people became more adventurous in their tastes. In Southeast Asia, many tribes have a similarly broad range of ingredients and willingness to eat things like Guangdong people. Differentiation from neighboring peoples was always an enormous deal to the Han Chinese, and their primary food taboos come from distinguishing themselves their cuisine from the food of barbaric people, so it's hard to seek out dairy products in Han Chinese cuisine for this reason. It reminded them an excessive amount of these irritating milk-guzzling Mongols. In addition to this, Chinese culture does not have too many taboo foods, because it has never been a national religion with diet restrictions, and there are many famines in China. So people really must eat anything they can get. When the Han Chinese conquered Nanyue, a predecessor state to what would partially become Guangdong, they thought it had been disgusting that a number of the Nanyue people ate crocodile. So eating crocodile meat has become a taboo of the Han people. Guangdong has become a province in China, but it has not been completely disinfected. Therefore, unlike other parts of China, people have no doubts about the consumption of crocodile meat and other casual food. Even after they were completely sanitized by about the Tang, they only continued eating crocodile meat because that they had already been doing that for therefore long, and that they had managed to blend a various range of indigenous elements with Chinese culture, so you people are often referred to as the least Chinese of the Han Chinese. They need a really strong provincial identity, which was further strengthened by Guangzhou becoming a port city, which elevated their status and gave them an interlanguage for trade, supported the language of Guangdong's capital city, Guangzhou. The language is Guangzhou dialect, or Guangzhou dialect, which is consistent with some linguists. Among the Chinese is Cantonese dialect, or Cantonese dialect, and the rest of the world is Cantonese dialect. It's why some Cantonese people eat everything. Quite honestly, this stereotype is extremely exaggerated. 95% of the Cantonese I do know are like all person you recognize that eat normal quality food, but I do know quite few adventurous Cantonese who searches for exotic food to eat in order that they can experience new tastes. Some even brag about they will eat that aren't scared of anything. There are many records in ancient Han and Tang royalties. Nobles, rich people are known for eating expensive rare exotic food, and ate what Cantonese eat, while commoners always ate common food. A lot of individuals outside Cantonese-speaking regions aren't too unacquainted the Cantonese language, mainly thanks to popularity of cantopop within the 1990s. Most of the people would actually a minimum of agree that Cantonese sounds good in singing. Generally speaking, the southeastern part of China, who speak non-Mandarin Chinese languages, e.g. Wu, Hokkien, etc., feel naturally closer to Cantonese than northern people thanks to higher phonological similarity between their mother tongues and Cantonese. Cantopop is sort of popular among certain age groups among these populations. The real northern people, i.e. those that only speak Mandarin, unsurprisingly, do not feel an equivalent way towards Cantonese. They could be ready to sing one or two songs, most likely Shanghai Tan or some classical hits from beyond. Aside from that, Cantonese, or the other Southern Sinitic languages, are simply foreign to them. Niao yu bird talk may be a common phrase to summarize of these Sinitic languages. They do not understand them and that they don't see them as truly Chinese. Which is quite ironic because Mandarin is the one that's farthest far away from traditional Chinese phonology and lexicon.